127, 6'1" to 6 feet, almost identical on weight. And there you see the reach advantage going the way of the Canadian, Andrew McInnes. We now set it inside the cage. Jazz Sakiro has our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is brought to you by ProSubs. Results, period. We are scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting welterweight division. And now, introducing, fighting out of the blue corner of the Decagon. His record, 15 wins versus 6 defeats, 13 wins coming by way of submission. He stands 6 feet tall. He weighs 170 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, by way of Cordova, Alaska, making his Decagon debut tonight. Introducing Cody, AK Kid Mckenzie.
Great with the submissions, especially his guillotine choke. So push the fight, look for a clinch, maybe there a submission and a takedown. When the fight goes to the ground, try to get top position, ground and pound, plus submissions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent across the Decagon, fighting out of the red corner. 5 victories, only 1 defeat, and all 5 wins coming by way of submission. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He also weighs 170 pounds, fighting out of St. Albert, Alberta, by way of Edmonton, Alberta. He is also making his debut in the Decagon, presenting the submission artist, Andrew.
Also loves his chokes and submissions. He has a plethora of different submissions. Use strikes to set up a takedown, get top position. Same thing here, ground and pound and submissions.
And your third man in the cage is Kyle Cardinal.
So we are set to go in the welterweight division. Michel Jean-Pierre gets us started. And how about Andrew McInnes comes flying out at the AK Kid, Cody McKenzie.
Yeah, he's got the reach advantage. And that's weird because if you come fast, very close, you don't use your reach advantage.
Boss, early on, we talked about how these guys do not care for one another.
No.
And it is playing out early on here. It almost looks like a Duck Dynasty battle.
It really is, you know, when you read that Mckenzie is a commercial fisherman in Alaska, you go, yeah, that's what they look like. Exactly. Both looking for the clinch. As I said, now let's see if Mckenzie can slip his arm suddenly over the head of his opponent.
It's Cody McKenzie with his back up against the cage in the red trunks. Andrew McInnes in the black trunks. Excuse me, McKenzie in the red trunks. Talking about Andrew McInnes also making his World Series of Fighting debut, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but 5-1, and hit all 5 victories coming by way of submission. So both these guys love to submit their opponent, and a knee coming in quickly from McInnes on McKenzie.
Yeah, McInnes has, like I said, with his chokes, he does every kind of choke, even at the shoulder choke, and also last time he is likes to just choke people unconscious, I guess.
So early on, it's McInnes who's getting the inside and firing off the punches on Cody McKenzie.
He's got a guillotine and one leg around, and we know he's really good with that. Just follows him. Oy. You know, still on him. You know, normally I would say it's very hard to pull off. I said that last time too. It's still to pull off in a half guard. I actually did it twice, so...
Boss, fair to say that Cody McKenzie is fishing for the submission right here?
Oh, that's the one. You know, yes, this might be... Yeah, I don't know. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Should be able to get his way out of this trap.
Yeah, still, you know, if you went 10 times by guillotine choke in a row, you got it down. Great escape here, look at that. Yep. McInnes just flips the table right here.
So McKenzie closes the guard on Andrew McInnes, and now McInnes with the dominant position. See what he can do with it with Cody McKenzie up against the cage.
Watch the head. It's an annoying position, you know, because you push the neck. If he even puts him a little more straight in front of the fence, then he can really crank that neck also, which is going to shut down a lot of movement for Mckenzie. Beautifully done. Mckenzie should grab a leg. like the ankle and push him, try to push him on his back, but he needs to grab an ankle now. Oh, he tried, yeah, but he goes too high. Like he wants to fish for an armbar, but he shouldn't do that. Just push it back. Now grab the ankle, push back away. His hips. That was a little, but it sounded that it was still big. Yeah? That shot. Great movement here for McInnes, the way he moves him. Moves to the left, so he wants to put that head. He wants to crank that head again against the fence. Great positioning.
Watch your posture.
90 seconds to go here in round one. This one's scheduled for 3 in the welterweight division of the World Series of Fighting.
You would think. Oh, look at that.
Pulls away from the cage.
Yeah, well, it works. Nice reversal here, but the guillotine choke is on. And he's just hitting him. He's not even defending it, so. Yeah, now he's too high. The position is very hard now because for a blood choke, you need to close both arteries on both sides of the neck.
So Cody McKenzie now trying to stack up some points here in the ladder going of round number 1 as we go under 50 seconds here.
And you better believe you're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and on top of that, you're going to fight a guy like Cody McKenzie. Right. I guess every partner, training partner, went for guillotines on him. You know, learn how to defend.
McInnes trying to trap that right arm of McKenzie.
Like McInnes' position here, what he does, left arm around the neck, keep the left leg.
Wow, complete to the mount.
There you go, the ground and pound with submissions, and he's off.
So Andrew McInnes, did he get a little too greedy there? He had the mount, and then he goes for the choke.
Yep, the position. That was all about that triangle choke, but he slips out already. That's the thing, if you have a reach advantage, it means you have the longer arms and the thinner arms. It's harder to do triangle chokes because you can't really close the distance.
Final 10 seconds, and it ends with a flurry, and hold on, Kyle Cardinal's going to call stop.
Up.
Now, you heard him during the clinch earlier on that Andrew McInnes was grabbing the hair of Cody McKenzie.
Let me see.
I heard a word of eye
Let me
poke.
see your eye.
Yep. The referee's asking for
Andrew, I
the
need to see your eye. Okay, let me see.
Yes, let me see. It's very hard to open up your eye right now because it's
I
hurt.
need to see your eye.
Let's take a look
So
at it
Andrew
now.
McInnes in a lot of pain. Let's look at this one more time at the end.
Check it out. He took a headbutt, but didn't knock him out.
That's a headbutt. Cody McKenzie comes in, watch, he leads with the head.
Right here.
Right
Come over here. Check
there.
Yeah, that was a
I know.
little too hard.
I got him controlled.
Wow.
Around their head into his face. Oh, you can't pull my hair. You know
Uh-oh.
this is a little more drastic.
That's the wrong answer. He says she can't do that, and then his answer was he can't pull my hair, so that is intentional, not unintentional.
So Kyle Cardinal walks Cody McKenzie into a neutral section, and now he's going to go over and talk to the officials.
How much time left?
For the time?
Yeah, left in the round.
In the round?
In the round. 2 seconds.
So 2 seconds left in the round as the official
Cody,
whirled.
I need you to stay right there. Okay? Right here.
Like I said, the answer was
Stay
not
right
good.
here, don't move.
He did it on purpose.
Well, I mentioned that Kyle Cardinal had warned Andrew McInnes earlier
Okay, Andrew, can you stand up?
about pulling McKenzie's
stand up,
hair.
Okay, check your eye. Right there. Can't see out of
I
the
guess
eye.
it was a headbutt on the eye.
What the headbutt are you? Okay, man, I need to see.
Like which?
Can you see? Can you see? I need to know. Can you see? Can you continue? You can't?
Because they're going to stop it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, if you tell the referee you can't see out of the eye, that's it. They're going to stop the fight. They don't want to fight a fight with one eye. The whole distance is off.
Well, now it is on Kyle Cardinal, our head referee, and the judges sitting cage side, how they're going to handle us out. I don't know if Cody McKenzie should be celebrating just yet, boss, because the whole reason for the stoppage was the referee saw the headbutt,
And
which was preceded by Andrew McInnes pulling McKenzie's hair.
yes, so that means he did it intentional. That's it. Wow.
And McInnes and McKenzie have words with one another. I wonder if they need to have someone out in the middle, because it looks like they want to start it back up again. We'll be back to figure this whole thing out when we return to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. You are watching the World Series of Fighting on NBCSN. Edmonton in the middle of the welterweight fight here in round number 1. And there you saw early on Andrew McInnes being warned about pulling the hair of Cody McKenzie. Referee Kyle Cardinal telling him, if you do it again, I'm going to take away a point. And here's the flurry that came after. And there is the headbutt that Cody McKenzie responded with in kind. So you have two guys who don't like each other to start with. And that's how it results in the round. We sent it inside. Josh Shapiro is going to make all the sense in the world out of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will end with a disqualification due to an intentional headbutt at 4 minutes and 57 seconds of round number 1. Your winner, the submission artist, Andrew McInnes.
Well, boss, whether that was the right or wrong decision to make, obviously something had to happen. Both fighters not really playing nicely inside the cage, and this is MMA, but you got to keep it clean.
You got to keep it clean. It's your profession, I always say. The whole thing that goes on nowadays also with the PED, it's your profession, you're not allowed. Both.